everyone, welcome to today's DIY and essential oil education. What we're going to talk about is how essential oils can impact us aromatically, as well as I'm going to go over 9 different recipes on using essential oils to support your immune system, because this is something that is so important right now, especially where a lot of us are either going back into lockdown or just being exposed to a lot of people that may already be infected or that may be asymptomatic. So one of the things that we can do ourselves is support ourselves as well as our families by diffusing essential oils that are there to support our immune system, support ourselves for kind of cleansing the air and detoxifying it and ensuring that we are breathing in things that are as fresh and as immune boosting as possible for ourselves. So what I'm going to do is in the description below, I am going to be giving you guys a free download. So if you want to download each of the recipes that I talk about, go ahead and click on the description below to see the download available, which has all 9 of these recipes included. So let's talk about why essential oils are so important or how they actually impact us. So when you open up a bottle of an essential oil, you are either just inhaling it, or when you are diffusing an essential oil through a diffuser, you are basically opening up those volatile compounds, those aromatic compounds that are coming in. They are basically coming in through your nasal cavity. They then hit your olfactory bulb. Then it goes into your limbic system in the brain. So that is where aroma can impact you so deeply, where you may not always realize the effects that an aroma or that a scent or that something good or bad is smelling can affect you. And that's where when it goes into your limbic systems, it not only affects your mind, your mood, your hormones, it can also take over and contribute positively or even negatively to your endocrine and your autonomic systems. So this is where find aromas that work for you and that are going to be beneficial. So when you are breathing in an essential oil, it is key to be ensuring that you are breathing in something that is quality. So one of the things that I use is doTERRA essential oils. So if you are using any other essential oils, I definitely recommend going to my video that I have that I'm going to link up here about Essential Oils 101, and to teach you and educate you as to why you should be looking after a specific brand and how that brand can support you for your health and wellness for the long term. Because when you are breathing something in, it not only affects your mind, your mood, your body, everything else, your body is also digesting it. So whether you realize it or not, it is affecting your liver. If any of you are still using any of those toxic plugins, I definitely recommend take a second look, find a brand of essential oils that you support and that you trust, and start using those. You can use, some of my favorite diffusers are the this one is the Peppermint Diffuser. Super cute and tiny. You can see from the size of my hand. It is basically the size of my hand here. And this lasts for about 8 hours. So it's like the Energizer Bunny of doTERRA's diffusers, where I love to travel with this. It comes with like a cute carry case. It has like a car charger. If you're looking for like a car diffuser, this is a great way to basically plug it in. It has like a car adapter to plug it in to charge it. It has 4 different slots for you to hold your oils in it, and then for your cables, and then for you to put the diffuser inside. Always make sure you empty out the diffuser before you store it, otherwise it's going to be leaking. One of my next best diffusers that I love is the Petal Diffuser. One of the reasons why I love this is because doTERRA has this as a package. So this comes with a 5 ml bottle of wild orange as well as peppermint oil. So this is a great way to get started with a diffuser, as well as 2 of my favorite oils that are there to support your mood, your mind, freshness, awakening, brightness. It's a great way to kind of support yourself that way. So these are probably the 2 of my favorites that I love. There are so many different ones that are offered in the description below. I will link you to the page where you can go and take a look at all the different diffuser options that are there. So let's get right to it. So what we're going to do is go over the different diffuser blends. So the first one is for a clean home. So this is nice, where it's just kind of refreshing, and this is a good one to either put near like the entryway of your home, or in the kitchen as well, where kind of everyone gathers to ensure that they are getting a quality aroma that is going to support them for their wellness. So this one has 3 drops of eucalyptus, one of my favorite oils, 2 drops of tea tree, and 2 drops of rosemary. So this is where it has a beautiful blend where it is cleansing the air, it is freshening it, and this is kind of a unique blend because tea tree has like a stronger aroma, where rosemary is always like that warming aroma, as well as eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, for doTERRA's eucalyptus, it has almost a slight sweetness to it. So it's a beautiful scent to be diffusing in the room. The second one is for fresh air. So we've got wild orange, 4 drops of wild orange, 3 drops of tea tree, and 3 drops of clove. So this is kind of where you're getting that warming sense. So if the seasons are changing, this is a great one to be having. And that's kind of where pick and choose, where what I recommend is try each of these diffuser blends. And then from there, use any of your empties. If you have like an empty peppermint bottle, find a recipe that has a couple drops of peppermint in it, open the tops off. So you'll take the cap off and then open the little insert out of it as well, and then just fill it up. So that way you already have a ready-made blend. So if it has like 3, 3, and 2, so for example, Sunshine, this one has peppermint oil in it. So it has 3 drops of clove, 3 drops of Elevation, an amazing oil and blend, which is like a citrusy freshness, and then 2 drops of peppermint. So if you have an old peppermint bottle, which we have plenty of, go ahead and open it up, and each bottle has about 280 drops in it. So just kind of divide it up. So if you have, the total that we have there is 8 drops. So divided by about 280. So we're going to say we're going to be putting in about like maybe 60, I would say start with 60 drops of each of them, and then like less of like the peppermint. So just kind of calculate it out to get your drop ratios. And this is a great way, then that way you can just kind of peel off the label, relabel it to say, okay, this is our Sunshine blend, keep it beside the diffuser, and you're able to just kind of drop it in where it's already pre-mixed and ready to use. And that's what we do with our diffuser blends that we use on a regular basis. So the next one is Minted, where it has your eucalyptus, peppermint, and basil. So 2 drops eucalyptus, 3 drops of peppermint, and 2 drops of basil, where the peppermint kind of comes out. And that's where if there are a lot of respiratory concerns, peppermint is a great one to support your respiratory system, where it just kind of opens up the airways. If you guys are coming in the afternoon, or if you're working from home and you want just like that extra freshness and that vibrancy in your home, this is a great one to do. The next one is Morning Dew. So this one has 4 drops geranium, 2 drops rosemary, and 2 drops eucalyptus. Where geranium on its own, I don't always like to diffuse. And that's kind of where rosemary is a nice balancing oil, and eucalyptus is a beautiful blend. I love blending that on its own as well as into different diffuser blends as well too. So that one is a nice one where you can just even set it in your diffuser before you go to bed. And that way when you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is just turn on your diffuser and you're set to kind of get that awakening freshness. And I love using that blend if I'm going to be doing like a morning meditation or a morning yoga practice. This is a great one for that. The next one is deep breath. We all need a few deep breaths to kind of take a moment to pause and reset ourselves. So that one has 2 drops of lime, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 2 drops of frankincense. And this is a great one where, again, if you do have it like in a ready set roller bottle or into like a 15 ml bottle, this is great where you can basically even just put a drop into the palm of your hand, sit down and take a few deep breaths. And this is a great way to just kind of reset your day and enjoy that those few deep breaths that you can spend that time and awareness on. The next one is Citrus Dreams. So 2 drops of cedarwood, 3 drops of wild orange, and 2 drops of frankincense. So this is where people that may not like lavender but want to have like a nice soothing experience before they go to bed, wild orange is actually very nice and soothing. Even though it promotes focus, it can also have like sedative effects depending on how you're using it. And that's where cedarwood is also a great oil to be using before you go to sleep. Then the next one is the wellness blend. So this is one where you have 3 drops of cinnamon, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 2 drops of motivate. And this is one where it's great to be diffusing if the kids are homeschooling, if you're working from home. I love the aroma of cinnamon. And this is where doTERRA's cinnamon is a cinnamon bark. So it is a sweeter cinnamon, and this is beautiful, where I love just adding cinnamon into my smoothies or into my milkshakes. It's a great way to support your body that way, and it's nice for supporting the metabolism as well. So cinnamon is a great oil for just overall wellness. All right, so the last one is Pure Air, where this one has 2 drops lemongrass, 2 drops clove, and 2 drops of tea tree, where this is a beautiful oil just to be using for cleansing the air. Lemongrass is a great one that we typically associate with massages, the spa, where it's just kind of nice and calm and relaxing. So this is a great one to just kind of mix it up a little bit every once in a while to change up the ambiance in your home. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of those 9 different diffuser blends. Each of those are there to support your immunity. So if you are ready to get started for diffusing, go ahead and click on the link in my description below to reach out to me for a one-on-one consultation for us to get started and to get you on your oil journey. Go ahead and like and subscribe this video, and we will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.